Hello and welcome to City Yoga. My name is Luke, and this is going to be a 50-minute intermediate or all levels yoga practice. We'll begin our practice in pose of a child. So just go ahead and widen your knees, slide your big toes together, and then let your hips shift back towards your heels. Spread the fingers. As you're pressing down, try to press through your finger pads. Start to bring your shoulders back. Maybe the armpits down inwards towards each other. We're going to gently rock the ribcage side to side. Sinking the belly back in between your thighs. And eventually slowly coming back to stillness, allowing your forehead and your elbows to rest on the mat. Still drawing the shoulders back. I'm beginning to breathe in and out through the nostrils. And let's take nice full breaths in and long, slow breaths out. Expanding the breath going in. Think about expanding the chest, bringing back your shoulders, creating space on our inhale. On the exhale, we're just going to fill up that space. We're going to press through the palms and shift back a little bit more, allowing your head to rise, pressing into the finger pads and drawing in the belly. On your next inhale, begin to cupcake the fingers, raising your palms off the mat. On the exhale, press the palms back down. Just twice more, tucking the tail, clawing them out with your fingers as you breathe in. Exhale, settling down. And this time, keep the fingers raised as you breathe in. Lengthen and straighten the elbows and move your shoulders back. We're going to hold here as you breathe out. Try to tuck the tail, push the hips back some more. Gaze under the right arm. Come back to the center. Gaze under the left arm. Come back to the center. Gaze forward and press the palms down. Tuck the belly in. And as you breathe in, start to roll forward, shifting forward one vertebrae at a time. Spinning the elbows in and letting your heart lift. I'm going to move back just halfway on the exhale. Lengthen the arms. And just start to push your hips towards that right heel. And then circle forward towards your left wrist, softening the shoulders, pressing through the finger pads, sinking back towards the left heel. And circling forward towards the right wrist. Pausing here. We'll go once more to each side. So inhale here, shine the chest forward. On the exhale, sink back to your right heel. And shift forward. Pausing here. Take a deep breath in. Exhaling back to your left heel. And circling forward. Plant the left hand under the nose and inhale the right arm to the ceiling. Exhale, thread your right arm through. Come down to your right shoulder. And maybe wrap the left hand behind the back. If you're wrapping that left hand, try to peel the shoulder back so it opens up towards the ceiling. Try to shift your weight to the right shoulder and deepen that stretch. And then releasing the left hand down and slowly coming up. And we're going to open the right arm to the ceiling as we breathe in. Start to make shoulder rolls as circles in one direction. And breathing out, circle the other way. And then just come undone. We'll plant the right hand down. Open the left arm up as we breathe in. And then thread through as you breathe out. Shifting to your left shoulder, your left ear. And the right hand can stay where it is, where it can wrap behind the back. Trying to peel the right chest open to the ceiling. Bringing the weight into our left shoulder. And then lowering the right hand and slowly coming up. You're going to reach and circle the left arm. And circle the other way. And come undone. Slide the knees in, so we're in tabletop with our shoulders above our wrists and our hips in line with our knees. I'm going to engage the belly and press through the palms and send the hips all the way back. Releasing the head down and then extending the arms back. And allow your shoulders to soften. And bringing the hands next to the knees, draw your belly in, and press up as you breathe in, coming up one vertebra at a time to sit back on our heels. Exhaling, bringing the hands to heart center. And just pausing here. You're going to move the shoulders back, tuck the belly in, take a nice deep breath in through the nose. And side out. Take an even deeper breath in through the nose. And side out. Once more, inhaling. Softening our shoulders over the hips and engaging the belly. Inhale some more. And side out. Draw the belly in. It's going to come off of the heels and tuck the toes. Press the hands to the low back. Suck the belly button in. And start to push your hips forward. Draw the shoulder blades together and turn the gaze up only if it's okay with your neck. Keep drawing in the belly button, protecting your spine. And bow the head, soften the shoulders, and bring your glutes back to the heels. We'll walk the hands forward. So slightly forward to the shoulders this time. Fingers are spread nice and wide, and our thumbs are facing each other. We're going to glide forward, spin the elbows in, and tuck the toes underneath us. On the exhale, press your hips to the ceiling. Hide your ears inside the shoulders. Looking at your toes. Bringing the feet hip distance apart. Start to pedal. Alternate bending the right knee and the left knee. Pressing through the palms. Shifting our hips side to side. We'll come back to stillness. As you inhale, glide forward, pushing your shoulders back and bringing the elbows in, pressing away from your mat. Exhale to down dog. Just twice more. Inhale, allow the chest to continue to travel forward. We're going to move the shoulders back. Exhale to down dog. One last time, take a deep breath in. And pressing back. Then let your knees slowly lower to a hover and hold. Draw the shoulders over the wrists and gaze forward. Claw them out with your fingers. Lower the knees down and untuck the toes. We'll shift back into child's pose. Extending that exhale and lengthening the fingers. And then the next inhale, shift forward. Bring the shoulders above your wrists and engage the belly. Lower the hips. And then rounding back. Do that twice more. Take a single inhale to bring your hips towards your wrists. Press the heart up. Exhale, rounding back. On the next inhale, we're going to tuck the toes, dial the elbows in, and exhale to down dog. Centering the left foot. Bringing the right leg up and bending the knee. Flexing the foot. And then square the hips and lengthen the right leg. See if you can draw it up even higher as you breathe in. And as you shift forward, bring your right knee to your right wrist. Exhaling to our pigeon or our pigeon prep. We're going to let that right knee shift to the right and guide the right foot far over to the left as you can. And squaring the hips here. Bringing the hands under our shoulders. And then pressing away from the mat, lifting your heart up as you breathe in. And then lowering down as you breathe out. So maybe shifting to your forearms. Or we can keep the hands under the shoulders and still drive the hips down towards the mat. And bring the awareness back to the breath and try to deepen the breath going in, moving our shoulders back and allowing our neck to lengthen. And as you breathe out, softening everywhere but the stomach. We're going to engage the belly as we exhale. And let's walk the hands under the shoulders. And then shift the weight over to your right side so that right hip comes down, and flex the feet if you can. We're going to slowly open up towards the left side, windshield wipe the knees until they come down towards the back of the mat. And then reach the right arm out, folding forward. Lengthen the right hand, take a deep breath in. And we're going to roll up as we breathe out and just windshield wipe the knees back to the front. Bring the hands to the front of the mat so your hips are squared now. As we come off of that right hip, tuck the back toes and pick up the back knee. Pushing back into our down dog. Lengthen the arms and start to pedal the feet. Place the right foot at the center. Take the left leg up as you breathe in and bend the knee and draw the hip open. We'll flex the foot, stretch the arms nice and long, and then square the hips. Inhale, lengthen the left leg. Exhale, bring it up some more. And keep reaching with that left foot as you breathe in. Shifting to plank as you breathe out. Left knee moves to your left wrist. And we'll set the back knee down as well. And just take a moment to adjust so that your left foot is angling towards the right side and your left knee stays on the left side of your mat. Bringing the hands under the shoulders. Let's breathe in and lift the heart. Draw the shoulders down. And as you breathe out, you can descend. So options to rest your forearms or your head on a block, or your chest on a block, or books or any other substitute. Or we can move to forearms and take prayer hands, or we can go even lower and try to bring the arms out and bring your chest down. So whatever's in your practice, whatever feels comfortable for you. Allowing your shoulders to soften away from your ears. Stretching the neck long. Shifting the chest forward. You're going to come up slowly, bringing the hands back under our shoulders. We're going to draw our weight over to that left hip, that left side, and flex the feet if we can. And then start to open out towards the right by windshield wiping the knees, the legs, turning the trunk. Option to stay up, move to your forearms, or keep reaching that left arm out. Maybe create a pillow with the right arm and bring your head down. This can be as active or as passive as you like. You can keep extending that left arm if you want more intensity, or you can just soften and release here if you want a little bit less. We're going to slowly begin to come undone, pressing away as we exhale and letting the knees travel back to face front. Coming off the left hip and bringing the hands towards the top of your mat. Tucking the back toes, and raising the back knee, and engaging the belly, pressing through the palms. Find a plank position as you breathe in. Lower the knees as you breathe out, untucking the toes. Shine the chest forward as you breathe in, tucking the elbows. Lower down as you breathe out. Coming all the way down to the mat. We'll keep the hands under the shoulders. And just push your shoulders back, bring your elbows in towards the ribs. Engage the belly, lifting the heart. Take an inhale. Exhale, slowly lower, pressing into our finger pads. Inhale, lift again. Exhale, lower. And this time, try to straighten the arms as you breathe in. And hold. Engage the belly, lift the heart, draw the shoulders down. Spiral your elbows in, sucking in the belly. When you're ready, we're going to graze the ribs with the elbows as we lower back down and tuck the toes and press the plank. And breathing in, down dog as we breathe out. And this time, just walk your hands all the way back towards the feet. Once you get to the back of the mat, we're just going to soften the knees, relax the shoulders, take a gentle forward fold. And take the palms against your shins. As you breathe in, shine the chest forward, gazing towards the top of your mat. As you breathe out, soften the knees and bow the head down. Again, inhale to flatten your back, peel your shoulders back. Exhale to soften back down and bow the head, tucking the chin and rounding the back. And we're going to reach around for our opposite elbows and try to frame the ears within our shoulders. And release the back by swinging your upper body side to side like a rag doll. Maintaining those deep breaths going in, those long breaths coming out. And just gradually coming back to stillness, releasing the hands, and then squeezing the fists as we tighten the belly. Then your next deep breath in, slowly begin to roll your wrists, holding at the top, squeezing a little tighter. As you breathe out, slowly roll the wrists the other way. We're going to extend the exhale, stay empty, and reach the fingers down as you lower the hips. Gaze forward as you breathe in, forward as you breathe out. Once more like that, bring the hips down and gaze forward as you breathe in. Round the back as you breathe out, soften the knees and tuck the chin. And just let yourselves roll up slowly as we come up one vertebra at a time. Eventually bringing our shoulders up towards our ears and then down into our back body. Standing in mountain pose. Peel the shoulders down, let the heart lift. Tuck in the belly and tuck the tail under. And try to engage the fingers. Ground the toes and slowly reach up as you breathe in. Draw the hands together and exhale and back to heart center. And just twice more. Inhale, breathing a little deeper as you reach up. Exhale, coming back to heart center. Take your biggest breath in as you reach up. Exhale, back to heart center. Allowing your right foot to step forward. Soften the right knee, peer over that imaginary ledge, slide your left foot back, curl the toes, and try to dial your toes open. As we open the chest and hips to the left, ground the right big toe, and then slowly step the feet back together. Lifting the heart and softening the shoulders and tightening the belly. You're going to take the left foot forward and soften the knee, peer over that ledge, slide your right foot back. Flex the foot. Start to tilt yourselves open to the right side. Peel your shoulders away from the ears. Anchor your left big toe. Draw the belly in as we bring the feet back together. And just gradually stepping all the way to the top of your mat. Move your hands to your low back. Pull your belly button into your spine and lift the heart towards the ceiling. Push the shoulders down and send the hips forward. Come back to neutral and interlace the fingers. peel the shoulders back, press the fists down and away from the body. Allow your heart to lift as you breathe in, sucking in the stomach. Soften the knees and hinge forward as you breathe out. Allow the head to come down last. Allow the crown of the head to point down at your end point and softening your knees. Maybe kissing the palms together as you drape the arms overhead. Then gradually lower the knuckles to the low back. Soften the elbows. Then releasing the hands behind the knees. Grab your opposite elbows if you can, or grab your forearms or wrists. Let your knees soften, let your head hang. Just start to shift the weight back and forth so that we're grounding through the heels, grounding through the toes, and eventually drawing the weight into the heels, and then lowering the hips. Push your shoulders back and look forward. Take a nice deep breath in. Start to fold as you breathe out. Again, inhale, gazing forward, lowering the hips. Exhale, rounding the back, drawing the belly in. Keep the belly engaged as you inhale, releasing the hands down. Pausing here. We're going to look down and float the hands forward as we exhale. Push the hips back. Pull the shoulders back and take a deep breath in. Fold forward as you breathe out. We'll slide the hands up the shins again, inhaling to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale to a flat back and jet plane the hands behind you, shine the chest forward. Exhale, fold. And same thing again, lengthen your inhale as you draw the hands up the shins and behind you and forward. As you exhale, lower the hips and keep extending the hands. And fold all the way down, tucking the chin, softening the knees, rounding the back. We'll bring the feet slightly wider than the hips and try to bring your two peace fingers around the toes. Dial your elbows in. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, round. Once more, dial the elbows in, lower the hips. And as you round, bend your elbows out to the side. Release the hands and take them overhead as you breathe in. Gazing up, pressing our hips forward, bringing the hands together. Exhale, draw the hands down to heart center. And just pausing here, we're going to keep the hands at the heart. Flowing the breath in and out through the nostrils. On your next inhale, pull the shoulders down over the hips. Exhale, tuck the tail under. Inhale, keep expanding the chest and bring the shoulder blades together. Tightening the belly a little bit more as you breathe out. Softening the shoulders. Lifting the heart. We're going to extend the next exhale and stay empty. Ground the feet and open the chest, drawing the belly in. On your next inhale, reaching up and taking a hold of your left wrist. We're just going to pause here on the exhale. We try to lengthen, pulling the left arm up. We try to soften, bringing your shoulders down. Tighten the belly, ground the left heel, and pull to the right side. Come back through the center. Extend the right arm, take your left hand to that wrist. We're going to reach and lower the shoulders and tighten the belly. Pull to the left side, pushing into your right heel. And just reach both arms overhead. We'll push the shoulders down and turn the palms to face each other as we extend the fingers towards the ceiling. We're going to pull the shoulders into the back body, shift the weight into the heels, and start to soften the knees. Tuck the belly, and then lower the hips down. Ground through the toes as you sink down. Tuck the tail, open the chest. Breathing in as we lower. Folding forward as we breathe out. Just softening here. Make fists, roll the wrists back and forth. And then roll the wrists in one direction. Pause and roll the other way. Squeeze the fists and spread the fingers. And then draw the hands outside the legs. And inhale your hips down as you gaze forward. Exhale to round. Inhale, come up slowly, taking your arms overhead. Exhale the hands to heart center. And bring the weight to that right foot, or rather bring the weight to your left foot. Bring the right knee up, flex the foot. Lift your heart and tighten the stomach. Maybe that right knee travels out open to the side. Maybe the right heel presses back behind you and then circles back up through the center. And just once more, draw it out. Point the foot back. Come back up through the center. And we're just going to hold. Open the chest and flex the foot. Straighten the knee and lower the foot. Right foot steps down. Shift the weight to that right side. Pick up your left heel. Melt your shoulders back. Tuck the belly in. And as you ground through the big toe, let your left knee come up and flex the foot. Draw it open. Point the heel back and push it back. Come back up through the center. Flex the foot. Open the knee. Press the heel back. Come back up through the center. We're just going to pause. Soften the shoulders and flex the foot. Extend the leg. And then lower the foot. We'll step the feet back together. Take a nice deep breath in as you reach up. And just take a slow exhale as you fall back down. Inhale, flatten your back. Exhale, find plank. Inhale, shift forward, maybe lowering the knees. On the exhale, graze the ribs with your elbows. Come down to your stomach. And pause. And we'll fold the hands under the head. And just let your forehead come to rest on your arms. Deepening with each inhale. And with each inhale, we're letting the neck lengthen a little bit more as we draw the shoulders back. Just keeping the awareness, so drawing the awareness to the stomach as we exhale. And we're going to halt to the bottom of your next exhale. And tighten the stomach. Bend the knees and flex the feet. As you inhale, just continue to windshield wipe your knees side to side here. And just gradually, we're going to come back to stillness and release the feet down. And gazing forward, let your right arm extend. You're going to cupcake the fingers. Point the right foot, pressing the top of the foot down. Bend the left knee and reach back for the left foot. If you can, try to bring your hand inside so you don't pronate the shoulders. If that's difficult, you can always still reach for the top of the foot. And if you can't quite reach, just reach towards the left foot. We're going to claw them out of the fingers to press the chest up, move the shoulders back and gaze down. Engage the belly, kicking the left foot into your hand if you have it. And the option here to add a little bit of intensity by floating the right leg and maybe extending the right arm. Holding for 3, 2, 1. You're just going to release down. Take a quick quad stretch on this side. So rolling to your right hip and resting your right ear to that right shoulder. You can stack your left leg on top of the right, put a bend in the knee, reach for the foot. I'm going to try to pull back on that left foot. But try to engage the glutes and drive the hip so it lines up with the bottom right leg. Just holding here. Soften the shoulders, peel them down, tuck in the belly, kicking into that left hand. Then we're going to release, cupcake the fingers next to the chest, hover the left foot, Peel the shoulders back and draw the belly in. Maybe the left foot comes a little bit higher. Option to keep the ear on your shoulder or lift up. Option to raise the bottom right leg as well and tighten the stomach some more. Maybe cupcake the right fingers and lift up a little bit higher. If you want that extra challenge, you can try to float the left arm. Keep drawing the belly in and lifting as much away from the mat as we can. So maybe the legs come up higher. Maybe the head and arms come up higher as we breathe in. And then breathe out, just slowly lowering back down. Roll to your stomach. And let your left arm extend past the top left corner, inching the fingers out. Bring your right hand in line with your shoulder, in line with your chest, and bend your right knee. Roll to your left side. Take a nice deep breath in. Come back to your stomach as you breathe out. And we'll extend the left hand forward this time, cupcake the fingers. Bend the right knee and reach back for the foot. So back for that right foot or towards the right foot. As you press, lift your heart, gaze down, kicking the right foot into your hand, opening the chest. Maybe raising the left foot. Maybe extending the left arm. And we're here for 3, and 2, and 1. You're going to release down. Release that right leg. Press the left palm down and just roll over to your left side. Bending the right knee, reaching for the foot. Just getting a nice quad stretch here. Pulling back on that right foot, but engaging the glutes and pressing the hip forward. And then straightening the right leg so that it stacks on top of the left. Bring the left hand next to the chest, maybe just the fingers. Peel back the shoulders, draw in the belly, and hover the right foot. And maybe the left foot. And maybe the ear. Maybe that right arm reaches up. We try to lift a little bit more. Release the tension through the shoulders and put it into your stomach. And hold for 3, and 2, and 1. You're just going to roll back down to your stomach. Extend the right arm out on an angle, so diagonally. Bring the left hand next to the chest, bend the left knee, and roll to our right side. Stretching the right shoulder. Take one more breath in. As you breathe out, just come back to your stomach slowly. You're going to keep the right arm extended out diagonally as we come back to the stomach and face forward. Then we're going to take the left arm out. So both arms are extended out, 45 degrees. Turn the toe, point the toes, turn the thighs in. Bring your shoulders back, and gazing down. We're going to engage the belly, and on your next inhale, we're going to float the feet, lift the heart, push the shoulders back and hold. If you've seen your practice, tighten the belly some more, and bring the arms off of the ground. Extending the fingers out, pushing our shoulders back, and then seeing if you can engage the belly and lift even more as you breathe in. Lower down as you breathe out. And come into your forearms. Let your fingers face forward, press the forearms down, bring your shoulders back, suck in the belly, claw the fingers into the ground. Inhale, lift. Lengthen the neck by somebody's pulling you up by your ears. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Pressing up out of our shoulders. Exhale, lower. Option to slide the hands forward to keep them where they are. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, lowering. We're going to take create space underneath that left arm. Take your right arm and thread it through, trying to walk it as far to the left as you can. Take the left arm and walk it over to the right as far as you can. And just holding here, we can rest the chin on the bicep, and maybe come to bring your forehead to rest. But just try to soften here. And start to come undone. And then extend the right hand and start by threading the left arm underneath the right, walking the fingers as far over to the right as you can, and then walking the right fingers over to the left. When you're ready, come forward, bow the head, tuck the chin. And just keep trying to move your shoulders away from the ears. They may want to hunch up in this position. We're going to keep peeling them away. And we're trying to create space. And start to come undone. Plant the hands underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes. And push your elbows in. As you inhale, press all the way up, away from your mat. On the exhale, transition back into your down dog. Adjust the hands and the feet if you need to. Bring the toes a dollar bill distance apart. And press the palms out in front of you. Spin your elbows in. Put a micro bend in the knees. Gaze towards your toes. We're going to raise the heels and just walk our way forward, coming all the way to the top of the mat. Letting your knees soften and letting your head hang. Just shake the head yes. And shake the head no. And draw the weight to your heels, tuck the chin, and roll up slowly, coming up one vertebra at a time, pushing our shoulders down into our back body, and allowing the heart to lift. Inhale, reaching up, bringing the palms together. Exhale, drawing the hands to the heart. Let's pick up that right knee, flex the right foot, and extend it forward, and then take it back. And drawing it forward, and taking it back. Once more, inhale, lift the heart, extend the leg. Exhale, soften the left knee, hinge forward, and take your right foot back. Flex the foot, dial the toes down, push your shoulders back, and open the arms. So melt your shoulders away from the ears. Expand the chest and try to square the hips. And keep that micro bend in your left knee. Push through your right heel. And then gradually draw the hands to heart center. Stepping down or pendulum swing the right foot forward. Cross the right foot over the left knee. Just work on softening the left knee but staying stable. We can stay here and push the right knee open to open the hip, or we can lower, softening your left knee, opening your right hip, flexing the right foot. Keep your left foot grounded, draw your belly in. Inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, come undone. So that right foot is grounded. We're going to reach up as we breathe in. Bring the hands to the heart as you breathe out. Once more, drawing your belly in, reaching up. Drawing the hands to the heart. As we breathe out, bring the weight to the right foot. Draw your left knee up. Curl the toes in. Draw the shoulders back. Extend the left leg. Take a deep breath in. And then float your left foot back as you breathe out. Inhale, pendulum swing the left foot forward. Exhale, take it back. Softening into that right knee. Once more. Inhale, we're going to pendulum swing forward. Exhale and back. Flex the left foot as you hold. Soften the right knee. Point the left toes down. And bring your shoulders back. Options: take your hands to the side or gently in the back, or maybe extend them forward. And keep that micro bend in the right knee. Flex the left foot. Squaring the hips as much as you can. Inhale to open the chest and tighten the belly. Exhale to bring your hands to the heart. And then pendulum swing your left foot forward, upright the body. Cross it over the right foot. Flex the left foot. And soften the right knee. We can push the left knee open using our hand. Stay upright if you like, or we can lower down. Pushing the left knee open. Flexing the left foot. And grounding the right. Allow the back of the neck to stay long. Tighten your belly, ground your right big toe. Inhale, coming up slowly. And exhale, come undone. So stand up nice and tall. Move your shoulders back. Tighten the belly. We're going to flip the palms towards the ceiling and push the hips forward as we look up. Then fold all the way down as you breathe out. Bowing the head and tucking the chin. Inhale, flatten your back. Exhale, soften the knees and fold. Twice more. Inhale, shine the chest forward. Exhale, fold. One last time, take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Let your knees soften, your hands come forward. And just lower all the way down through your seat. And then come down to your back. And we'll bring the soles of the feet together here. So resting on the outer edges of our feet. We'll let the knees fall open. We'll interlace the fingers just below the belly button. And bring the awareness to our breath. Inhaling and exhaling through the nostrils. And maybe taking the arms overhead and grabbing opposite elbows if that feels good. So that we're framing our ears and our shoulders. As you exhale, pull the belly button in, pause at the bottom, press the tail down. And as you inhale, goalpost the hands. Exhaling here. You're going to ground the feet or draw them back hip distance apart. Tuck the tail under and then lengthen the arms, spreading our fingers. Straightening the elbows, engaging the belly, and moving the shoulders away from our ears. And extend the arms overhead until they press down into the mat alongside the hips, and inhale the hips towards the ceiling. On the exhale, lower the tail down and extend the arms overhead. We'll do that twice more. Take a deep breath in, press as high as you can. Take a slow breath out as you reach back over. Plug the shoulders away from the ears, and once more, drive your hips up. And this time we're going to hold. Maybe interlace the fingers. Maybe shuffle the feet closer. Engage the glutes. Anchor through the heels and really push the hips to the ceiling. As you breathe in, see if you can engage the glutes and drive the hips up some more. Tighten the belly, release the hands, and take a slow lower as you exhale. Going to come back down, and then widen the feet. Extend the arms to the side or overhead. Just slowly windshield wipe your knees, rocking side to side. Just finally letting your knees stack to the right, and then grounding the shoulders and gazing to your left. Options to deepen this twist, and place that right foot on top of the left thigh, making sure the left shoulder stays grounded. But if it starts to lift, that's a sign that you might want to back off out of that pose. Keep the right foot underneath the left until we can keep that shoulder grounded. Slowly come back through the center. Release the feet down, draw them wide again. And we'll begin to windshield wipe the knees again, shifting side to side. And eventually stacking the knees all the way to the left and turning our gaze to the right. With that option once again of placing the left foot over the right thigh and deepening that twist. Engage in the belly as you breathe out. Coming back to the center and coming undone. We're going to draw the knees to the chest, bring the hands to the side of the knees so that we can press the thighs together, draw the belly in, and then start to stir or circle our knees in one direction. Letting those circles get bigger and bigger. Circle the knees in the opposite direction. Allow those circles to expand. And then come back to stillness, draw the belly in, bring the thighs close, and see if you can wrap your hands around the knees. Curl yourselves up into a tight little ball. As you inhale, squeeze all the muscles. Exhale, softening and gently rocking side to side. Allowing yourselves to fall all the way over to one side, finding a fetal position, and then keeping your eyes closed. And slowly begin to bring yourselves up into a comfortable seat. Sit up tall and bring your hands to the heart. Gaze the belly, relax the shoulders, bowing forward. We'll just take one deep breath in through the nose. Breathing into the chest and into the back, and then pausing at the top. Bring awareness to the stomach. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Sip in just a little bit more through the nose. And then opening your mouth, side out. Thank you for joining me in practice. Namaste.